Evening everyone, just a heads up, we've got less than 20 minutes to go now on the C63S and the 500 horsepower DC5 plus 20 grand plus loads of other small comps including cash, tech, no crazy golden retrievers unfortunately, just two cars, loads of cash and loads of tech. So this is the facelift version of the C63. Obviously Mercedes have just released the new generation of C63, which in my mind isn't a C63, it's an A45 with a hybrid motor plonked on the back of it. I'm sure it's very fast, but the thing with C63 was always a noisy V8. This is twin turbo V8 and this produces over 600 horsepower. Because this was a facelift, you get much better interior infotainment system, virtual cockpit. This has also got the better 9-speed gearbox, which you get in the facelift, plus different headlights and a few other exterior changes. Really cool lights, they sort of move around individually. But yeah, epic car, and someone will win that very, very shortly. So it's factory, Magno, PPF'd as well to protect it, carbon kit as well, Vossen alloys lowered slightly. Mega spec DC5, the only thing it hasn't had spec was a bonnet stay, so I've improvised there and I've wrapped it in bubble wrap to make sure it doesn't mark the paint in the engine bay and the bonnet, but it is an epic car. We've done a full respray on it. That was the only thing letting it down slightly. Obviously it is, what's this, 20 years old nearly. And it's Japanese paint, so it is a bit soft. So yeah, it definitely benefited from a respray, but the previous owner has gone to town on it mechanically. Forged engine, big turbo. The engine's been out, so the engine bay's been done. All of the underside at the front's been replaced, so everything's been stripped, powder coated, new bushes. It's either been replaced for new or refurbished, i.e. powder coated. Seats have been apart as well, new bolsters, new foams. Look, someone said, why are you hiding the bolster? We're not hiding the bolster. The bolster is perfect on this DC5. This will be won for just 99p very, very shortly. We've got a few other cool things in there. I'll just go around quickly. I will show you this again at 8, so I won't go too wild. They went to an EV for a while, that's going on. M2, RS6, Golf, Taycan R, Amarok, perfect sort of utility, daily workhorse. Great tow cars to be fair. I think that can tow up to 3,100, so that should do for most of you. But yeah, good luck everyone. How long we got left now? I think 17 minutes until the draw. No, 16 minutes. So final chance, grab your tickets, and me and Simon will be calling you around, probably by the time we walked around, 8:20 if you're lucky. So yeah, good luck all and see you shortly. Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? You've got myself, Mike, and Simone here, and Buddy, and Anton on the computer.
Mike, you're already shouting.
Am I already shouting, sir?
Your microphone is turned up very loud.
I am very sorry,
You
sir.
have a microphone on you, Michael. You do not need to shout. We are live on Facebook and the YouTube, as always, people. And we have a mega competition up for you tonight. So we have 12 competitions. It's a big old draw. We have Anton over there. Turn your phone off, Mike. Come on, this is so unprofessional.
Oh, I've actually got an issue. My phone has gone completely haywire.
Okay, this is me, everybody.
I can't even control it.
And we are joined by greatness. Buddy, how are you doing?
There we go, I've turned it off.
He's gone.
Gone autopilot. Thank you, Simon.
Yeah, we have 12 competitions drawing tonight. We have lots of £1,500. We have £20,000. We have a detailing bundle. We have an Xbox and headset. Mike's quite partial to a headset, aren't you, Mike?
It's all about the quality audio.
What else do we have? We have an iPhone Pro 14 and some AirPod Pros. We have a lovely DC5.
Yeah, most importantly,
we have a C63
So I will talk through the C63. So I will talk through the Honda.
Let's go.
See, here's a Honda file. So C63S 2019, so it's a facelift model. Loads of improvements over the pre-2019 models. So start with on the outside. You got better front and rear lights. Front lights are LED matrix, slightly different styling on the bumper. This has got full exterior carbon kit as well. The main difference on these is a 9-speed gearbox, much faster gear changes, better ratios. You also got a much more up-to-date infotainment screen, so you've got full virtual cockpit. The previous model's got analog clocks with a little display in the middle. So this has got full virtual. It's also got a bigger centre infotainment screen. Everyone loves bigger screens, so yeah, really, really cool car. Lovely leather, red stitch.
Can you tell us the colour of that,
Centres,
Michael?
Magno something, I think so.
That's Magneto Graphite something or other. But this is actually a factory colour. This is not a wrap.
Nope.
Unreal.
So if you open the door,
99p.
so I'm not telling porkies, it's the same.
99p this one.
It's also got PPF, so a track pack PPF. Obviously it's the front and then up to the top.
Oh, is that the front?
A-pillar.
Is that the front,
The
Mike?
A-pillar, sir. Up to the top.
I didn't realise that was the front of the car.
I'll let you talk about the DC5.
And there's a £43,000
Yep.
tax-free cash alternative on that as well. And yes, the Honda Integra DC5 Type R pre-facelift, the better out of the two DC5s available.
What's the differences between facelift and
So the
pre-facelift?
difference is between a facelift and a pre-facelift. This is a pre-facelift. You have different headlights, different front bumper, different front lip. And then towards the back here, you have different rear lights, different rear bumper, different rear lip. And you have some slightly different switching controls inside, but they do exactly the same. So yeah, this has 500 horsepower. It's fully built, which is a Honda term we love to use on this program. We'll call it a program tonight.
Program.
Let's go. Yeah, 500 horsepower, big old precision turbo on there. It's a fully forged engine. The gearbox has been rebuilt, which you want to know, and it's mapped by Romain at Eurocal, who is the go-to man for Hondas. He did mine. He's the guru. And yeah, it's got boost by gear, so you don't need to worry about anything. And yeah, 500 horsepower in this chassis is unreal.
Even though it's got boost by gear, it is very spinny still.
Yes, it is.
It is unavoidable.
Yeah, it's front wheel drive. Here we go. Yeah, Meister coilovers. It's got different low control arms on the back. The whole underside's been restored, which is what you want on a DC5, because they do like to dissolve. Back to you, Michael.
They do. So to the corner, this is a completely different era.
So
when this was born. So this is the new, well, not new, 18 months old, Taycan Cross Turismo, fancy charging port there. That's actually an option on the model. It's got charging ports left and right.
What's the difference on the Cross Turismo, Michael?
It has, from standard, a bigger battery, up to 300-mile range. You've got gravel mode, you've got
four-wheel drive.
Full drive, motors on the front and rear. I think one of the motors is also 2-speed.
Yes.
And the front is single speed. I've read quite a bit actually, but I forget. 0-60 on this, 4.5 seconds, 300-mile range.
480 horsepower.
Yep, lots of powers. To me, this is really, really cool. It's a bit like...
Show them the inside, Mike. Show them the inside.
You've got Tesla that do look a little bit strange, to be fair, but this just looks really, really cool. It's sort of like an RS4 sort of cross with a Porsche.
Yeah, so you get Porsche build quality, and all the little Porsche details which you come to expect. Inside is incredible. We've got heated seats up front, heated seats in the back as well. It's got 5 seats total. Yeah, heated steering wheel. We've got the roof rails option, full pan roof. This actually has launch control. I drove it today. I may have found it had launch control.
Yeah,
I fell, Scott fell out the back. But yeah, good times.
Yep, so you've got different driving modes. Obviously sport, as Simon said, gives you launch control, gravel mode, and I think there's an efficiency mode as well if you're like on the motorway and think, I need to get as far as possible without charging.
It's a these are really handy as well. Little known fact, you can actually charge these off Tesla ports as well. So you have fast charging available to you, and you can get 80% charge. I believe it is in 35 minutes, 8% charge. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah, mega thing, mega thing. And 300-mile range on an EV car is insane, especially when it looks like that. Yeah,
we drove it back 200 miles actually from where it came for, and I was a bit worried, but we got back and there's still plenty of range left. We also got some Porsche. It's got 20-month Porsche warranty still on it, so absolutely nothing to worry about. And it will also come with a lump of cash, obviously, to put your charger at home. Or if you haven't got a charger at home, just go to the local shop or just charge it every time you go to work. There's chargers in quite a few places now. Public car parks, lots of places.
You like to hang around in car parks, don't you, Mike?
Those days have come and gone, Simon.
Right, the M2. This is an absolute dream spec, isn't it, Mike? Can you remember that colour? Is it
Hockenheim?
Hockenheim, that's the one. Yeah, this has got near enough every option on it.
Yeah,
all of the carbon.
Catalogue.
Yeah, all of the carbon. This was a while ago we did the video for this, but yeah, it's 99p. God, can you remember stuff? I can't remember anything.
I remember everything. So, full-length performance carbon exterior, genuine
M2
CS wheels.
That's the one. Oh, this has got M Performance coilovers, isn't it?
Yeah,
M
that's Performance coilovers as well. They're like $2,000. M Performance exhaust.
They're actually $3,000, Michael.
Steering wheel. Full PPF as well on the front and back. The only thing that's not got PPF, I think, is the tailgate and possibly half of the roof. I will check the roof.
I'll check.
Simon will check the roof.
Stay over there. The roof is done. The boot is done. The whole car is done.
There is something that hasn't got PPF. Maybe a tiny portion.
The bumper, rear bumper.
Rear bumper's
not
got
the
PPF.
whole car that could get stone chips has been PPF.
Yes,
you need to be careful because there's not any signal over here, so we will start jumping around.
Pretty bright car, to be fair. Miami Blue RS6. So this is 2017, super low mileage. Pretty basic sort of bolt-on mods. One of these, you get big power very easily. So Miltech exhaust. It's got the carbon tips as well, so it looks pretty trick at the back. Revo Stage 1, Vossen wheels. It's on air suspension anyway. This actually has a Bluetooth app, so you can lower it on your phone, set the ride height up or down. It will always get up when you drive it, so don't worry. Also, when you come stationary, it will lower down. But you can also just put lower links in these, or just disconnect the Bluetooth or remove the app, and it will just go back to stock. But yeah, pretty cool trick, little feature on that.
Actually. Yeah, really cool. If you like Mike and you like sitting static in a car park.
No.
Unreal.